Hey there. It's the first stream in 2025 and it's gonna be a quick drive today. Before we start, let me just talk about a few things. I've been a bit quiet recently. That's because I've been quite busy with looking up stuff and such. I've tried to figure out some things with the help of ChatGPT and yeah, that didn't go well. As usual, whenever I try to use AI, it's not going well. The original plan for the channel was that I stream on Twitch, and later I upload the videos on YouTube, but as I've said a few times before, I couldn't do this because Twitch doesn't allow the second live videos. And yeah, that pretty much ruined my plans and made me decide to only do YouTube. But then ChatGPT said that I can actually upload videos that were pre-recorded on Twitch. Yeah, so I've been spending about an hour trying to figure out where this button is and how to upload stuff on Twitch. And then it turned out that you have to be an affiliate or partner to do this. And in order to do this, you have to stream a lot and a lot of hours with a lot of viewers, and I simply don't manage to reach any of this, especially since half of my channel is second life grid drives. So yeah, I've pretty much wasted all of that time on looking up stuff because the stupid AI didn't give me all of the information needed. Yeah. After that, I tried to separate the audio inputs on OBS, which is my streaming software. And I tried to do this because I hoped that maybe the voice would be sounding a lot clearer if I did it. And I realized recently that sometimes I hit the red area, especially when the background music is playing and I'm speaking, and yeah. So I tried to split it up, but yeah, that didn't go well either. It seems that I need special software that reroutes all of the audio input and makes virtual output sources and stuff like that, and oh my gosh, it's all so complicated. So we're just streaming with a single audio source again, and I'm trying to add some filters to it, like a compressor and frequency limiters and stuff, so we don't hit the red area too much. Oh my gosh. Nobody prepared me for any of this. But yeah, today we're gonna do a grid drive, and I would have liked to stream earlier again, but there was just no way. Even though the week started on a Thursday, I can tell you these 2 days at work, after my 3-week vacation, oh my god, they felt like forever. I was sitting in my chair on Friday and I thought, wow, that must have been 5 or 7 hours already. I'm so tired. And I looked at the clock and it was like 10 a.m. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and this is how the entire 2 days went. So after I finally got home on Friday, I felt like I spent like 2 weeks at work. And I was so tired, oh my gosh. But here we are, and here we go. Needless to say that when I started up my software, I also had to do an update. Because it's funny, why just start if you can update and delay the stuff by half an hour? Hey there, Frank. Did you arrive well in 2025? Or did you have a major hangover? We are just about to start. Oh, I know this place. I started a drive here before. Oh, I think actually we can use the marauder today. I haven't used it in a while. If I find it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, you're lucky there, mate. Maybe you just didn't drink enough. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we just wait until the hut loaded. And we try not to fall down the mountain. And there we go. Yeah, I don't know anything about the drive today, but it's sponsored by Alpha Omega Designs, and I've never heard of them before. But just because someone sponsors a drive doesn't mean they also made it. Usually the drives are made by Christy Cameron. Oh my gosh. I have been thinking about making another stream later today, but the face on the bike? Oh, you mean the design I made. Wait a second. This one. I made the design myself. I also made another one that's on top there, which is basically just my YouTube logo, I think. There. Oh, interesting. I thought this was a dead end. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't the plan. And up we go. And I'm stuck. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. My arm was in the way. Which arm? The arm of my avatar or something? There. That should be good. Or the one on top. There we go. There was no arm in the way this time. I kinda like it when I am able to design my own vehicle designs. I usually just make them pink or black and add a really faded out picture of myself somewhere. I also like how the Super 80 turned out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember this place. I wonder if we do some winter spots again. Probably not. Okay. Considering the text, I guess we go to the airport. Which, I'm not sure which airport it is. The Loxely airport. I have no idea what it is. We'll figure it out. And I think we have to make the best of it, of the winter area while we can. Since I feel like the drivers are more of a spring and summer group. And I got the feeling that we are going back to the greener areas pretty soon. Oh, actually, there we go. I've tried to check out the actual new anime season, but oh my gosh, there's so much crap this year. I know it just started, but there are already so many weird ones. I don't know what they are doing, but sheesh. Don't get me wrong, there are also some good ones, but over half of them seem a bit weird. But I think there are still many left that will start to air pretty soon, which I'm quite excited for. I hope there are still a few more good ones among them. Where did I left off earlier? About streaming later. I've been thinking there are still some games that we can play, like the Star Wars Clone Commando and the Supermarket Simulator, and we didn't finish the One Piece game yet. So yeah, there's still a lot that we can play, and oh, I think we have to take the second turn. Yeah. Okay, that's not fair. Okay, there we go. Maybe tomorrow we can also stream, but that's probably just gonna be Among Us again. I think a lot of the people in my chat really like Among Us. Especially since it's interactive. I have been watching a few streams of people playing Elden Ring, but I'm not sure if that's a good game for me to play. Especially on computer. And I also think it's still pretty expensive though. So maybe I just wait a little more and we just play some stuff that I already got. You didn't see that. That never happened. Oh my gosh. I like it's wild today. Look at this. To be honest, I have no idea where One Piece has left off. The last thing I watched was the, what is it called? Wano Island, where the Big Mama and Kano were about to marry, I think. And that's pretty much where I left it again. I think I was still traumatized by Big Mama. I have played, what was it called? Neo. But only the first one, the second was crazy. But I finished all of Neo 1. And I finished Dark Souls, the third one. Oh my gosh. So I'm not a stranger to this format of games, but I'm a bit afraid that the creator studios just love to make them stronger and harder. So I may struggle a lot, especially since the controls on the laptop are a bit wonky, and we have already seen it on the Warhammer streams that sometimes when I hit some keys or got my finger on the touchpad, the laptop tends to block other key inputs because it tries to prevent double input by accident. Which, of course, is not an accident, but yeah, that can hinder and delay the input a bit, which is probably pretty lethal in games like this. Especially when you try to hit the barrel roll on the ground and just nothing happens. At least I think I got a bit of practice on all the rolling around again by playing the Warhammer. I think I'll check it out later on Steam, and it kinda depends on the price, to be honest. If it's still too expensive, then we probably have to wait a bit. Okay, interesting. I have no idea what the Egg Island is. And I don't see the street. The only thing that I know for sure is that in early June my insurance for the car is due, and that's gonna be about $700. And I also still delay one of the repairs of my car, which it's leaking oil and one of the brakes, which is gonna cost another $1,000. So yeah, I have to keep my paws together a bit at the moment. But once things are a bit better, we can probably play a new game. Okay, let's just try to... Nope, I have to go back. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but what do you think about the Supermarket Simulator or the Star Wars Clone Commando? I know they are a bit old by now, but I have never played them before. Okay. I think we arrived. Okay. Kizaru sounds kinda fun, but the elders I don't know about. I only know the granny so far that she's really funny though. But if they fight against Kizaru and the elders, wouldn't that mean that they have to fight against Akainu as well? Since, you know, he's kinda the new head of the entire navy and stuff. And it wouldn't surprise me either if we see Kobe again. Okay, I kinda deleted my wiki too fast. Oh, okay. I'm not good at rented wikis. Okay, that's not too far away.
Destination reached.
Oh, it's one of these. Okay.
The waypoints are loaded.
Okay. The only issue is, do I have to press down or do I have to press up? It's down, okay. Okay, we're still alive.
Full right turn at next waypoint.
Oh my gosh, the controls are really wonky.
Full right turn at next waypoint.
Oh my gosh. I missed the turn. What I find especially funny about this devil fruit power is that all of the enemies that get run up end up looking so happy about it. Maybe it's just the freshness. Okay, I think we have to start to slow down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, did I mention that this is really wonky? Okay, there we go. I still don't see the landing area. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think we're doing good.
Full left turn at next waypoint 15 meters.
Okay. More or less. I'm not stopping for them. Out of the way. And there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. The leg is heavy. Oh, I expected some more seats around. This is quite a strange view. Yeah, but here's the thing. If they are fighting the elders, are the elders not above Kaino? So wouldn't that mean that he has to get involved? Or rather, wouldn't they have to go through a Kaino to get to get to the elders?
Destination reached.
I feel like if you attack the elders of the world government, that would be a reason to call upon the entire navy. Like, what is it called? This poodle boss or something, where they blow the snail and all of the ships are coming in. I feel like this would be one of the occasions that you would get all of them involved.
The waypoints are loaded. Full left turn at next waypoint.
Oh, come on. Where's my bike? I know that I put it in the ground. There we go. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's been such a long time that I watched it. And I think I only did it once or twice. And it's been quite a while, so it would be kind of fun. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It would be kind of funny to see this happen again. That's multitasking right here. Trying to take a deep breath, to cough, and to talk at the same time. Someone is flying over there. It looks kind of funny though. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I still think it was entirely unnecessary. If they didn't go back for the piece of paper, then he didn't have to die there. I'm aware that that would have meant they could have chased Ace all across the blue line, but still, that's just crazy. There's so many people on the road today. And I got something in my eye. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And the thing is that if Luffy is fighting against Akainu, I think that pretty much calls for Sabo to join. Since they were the three brothers and Sabo kinda inherited the power from Ace. Since he got the fire fruit on the tournament from Dressrosa. So I don't think that Luffy alone can settle the score there. This is definitely a scene that we probably see when Luffy is going against the Navy and the Resistance is joining as well. And this is the big showdown or something. At least that's what I would make the show go to. Yeah, Blackbeard. I have no idea what I did to him. I feel like I missed a lot of the Blackbeard story. Since Blackbeard got the power to divide his body and get a lot of fruits, that would make for a good end boss battle, so I think they put Akainu in front of that. And just for the records, I still got something in my eye. It's tearing up so much. And there we go. There it goes. Okay, interesting. Whenever I see one of those, I can't help but think about the Hindenburg. And I hope this is not what's happening today. Oh my gosh, this is so slow. Okay, I hope you got some stuff you want to talk about. We are gonna be here for a while. And there's no way to speed it up. I don't know why, but this kinda reminds me of a really old game that was called Pilot Wings. I think it was for Nintendo 65. 64. 65. Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't hear that. Oh my god. I didn't sleep enough. But yeah, that was a really funny game. Nintendo 65. Oh my gosh. I saw an ad for some retro gaming console or something. And apparently it's on Amazon and eBay for about $100 and it has about 1,000, though I think it was actually 10,000 old retro games for the Atari and Nintendo 64, not 5. And the Super Nintendo and stuff like this. I almost considered to buy it, but the reviews were pretty bad. I think it was called something like the G Pro 11 or something. Would be fun to play some really old arcade games though. I've actually played a lot of games when I was younger, but the majority of them were for the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. I know that my dad also got an old Atari. But we only got like 10 games or something for this. Yeah, that would make sense. There's something in the way. Just get out. And there you go. Wait a second. This is the final waypoint? No way. Oh, okay, got it. But it seems like there's only 4 legs today.
Destination reached.
That would be really short. There's leg number 5. Okay. I guess we'll just have to see. There's also a lot of other characters that I think could also make a comeback. Like Silver Riley and Dragon from the Resistance. And I don't think we can just forget about them.
Waypoint.
It wouldn't surprise me if Silver Riley would actually join Straw Hat in the end. At least for the last cruise or something. And then they probably pull some bullshit like make a really sad episode about Baboon. Or a lot of flashbacks right in front of the last episode. Oh my gosh. There's some serious lag going on here. Oh my gosh. I have no idea how I did this, but I somehow landed back on the street. Yeah, not this time. And there we go. Oh my gosh. The first half was so much smoother. This is wild. Oh, speaking of wild, I recently heard that there's gonna be a second movie about Zootopia. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. The first movie was really nice. I watched it a lot and there was so much going on in the background, but I'm not sure about a second movie, to be honest. It feels kinda like the story is told and anything they add up now feels a bit made up. But we'll have to see. Maybe they introduce a lot of new characters and it's not gonna be about Judy Hopps. I mean, it's understandable that they make a second movie, but a lot of the times this really backfires. And it kinda hurts the first movie as well. Oh my gosh, I missed the turn. Yeah, I couldn't use the steering wheel for a long time because the Avatar studio was not making any progress. I think we had a delay of at least 4 or 6 months. And now that I finally got the finished version of the Avatar, there's a lot more going on, including the driving wheel and also the playing controller. And a few expressions that I can swap into, like the shocked or the angry face. Oh, okay, that's that bit. And also the different tail area. I've got a tail on the top of the screen, and I also got a position of the tail that switches between the legs. I don't have a hotkey for this though. I have to go back to the software and change it. But it's nice to have the option. So for grid drives and stuff, I can use this option, and if I need a bit more space on the screen, like Among Us and stuff, then I can use the version where the tail is below. I really like the gaming controller as well. Ouch. Why am I flying? Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, I've got no control over this part. We just have to wait. Oh, never mind.
There is an airport-bound train approaching the station. Please stand back.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. This is definitely not a German train. And there we go.
Sit on the train itself.
Please stand clear of the closing doors.
What the heck? Okay, that's a great view outside the window. And the other side is not any better. Oh, okay.
Please stand back.
This is the train to Gateway Airport. The next and last stop is the airship docks. Please sit in a chair.
And off we go.
Stand or sit on the train itself.
Oh, this escalated quickly. Ah, whatever. Uh-oh. You didn't hear that. Wait a minute. Are we back in the snow area? It kind of feels like the airport next to Chamonix. Or whatever the town is called. And there we go. Boop. Oh, they just had to include this. I didn't have any lunch yet. What is this? Oh my gosh. It looks kinda disgusting. You know what this looks like? This looks like you took a package of cornflakes, these chocolate cornflakes, and you put them in a bowl of milk, but you just let them sit there for like a week. And this is what it looks like. All of the chocolate is gone into the milk, and this is the cereals you got left. Well. I wonder if it says what it is, though. Nope. Leftover chocolate cereals. Enjoy your soup. Bah. Yes, I know. Yeah. The worst part is that it's probably still tasting the same. It's just a lot more mushy. I mean, come on, that's definitely what it looked like.
Everybody is welcome to one carry-on item and one person line up your carry-on list.
Oh my gosh. And we're going to a plane again.
Destination reached.
I have not used this in a while. And it's really cute. I just hope it's not too far away. Oh my gosh. There we go. I kind of forgot about the controls.
The waypoint. Slide right at next waypoint.
Oh my gosh, it's so far away.
15 meters.
There's no way.
Turn at next
There has to be a teleporter.
waypoint in 100 meters. Rerouting.
Okay. Isn't this just a super cute helicopter? It's just a bit slow, Tom. I still don't think we got all the way. That would be insane. So, Frank, you're still around. If we do another stream later today, what would you prefer to see? The options are for today: the Supermarket Simulator, or One Piece, or Star Wars Clone Commando. I think at this point I don't really mind either of them, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever people prefer. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And I think last time we arrived on the last island. So if I'm not mistaken, there's only like 3 or 4 missions left, maybe. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. It's almost time for another update of the card shop simulator game though. I wonder what they add this time. I hope it's gonna be a big one. But I think they said it's gonna drop late end of January. So we may have to wait a bit longer. I still like that game though. I've seen so many streams about Palworld, but I really have no idea what they are doing so long. Even if you do all of the second oil rig and stuff on stream, that's nowhere near 10 hours. And if I may be honest, the oil rig fight is just... it's super tiring and boring as hell. So I'm pretty confident that what we did as sort of a discovery stream and doing all of the boss fights live on camera, that was pretty much enough. I think it also gave people a good idea about the update. And looking back on it, I think we also discovered most of the new pals. Maybe not some of the raid pals, but yeah, pretty much most of it. Yeah. I didn't like any of the anti-air stuff. I get why they did it, because at this point, you have to consider that most of the people already got high-leveled Jet Dragon with a lot of legendary and golden traits and stuff, but making it a one-hit kill on the airstrikes, that's a bit much. And there were so many of them. I'm just really glad they didn't respawn. That would have killed me totally. 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 Okay. Yeah, my dad earlier sent me a picture. He's gonna have some tortellini today. Maybe that's what got in my head. Some tortellini with tomato and meat sauce. I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner. I think I still got the fried chicken. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe with some potato and a carrot salad. I have to say I'm also quite disappointed by the new Japanese stuff they added to Palworld, because it feels like they could have made a second page of building stuff. The lanterns are not back, but the stone ones don't create any light. So they really could have given us another electricity lights for the Japanese stuff. We are missing corner pieces for all of the roofs. Yeah, I've tried to build a kind of castle, but there's just so much in the terms of decorations that you can do. So I really don't know, but at least they half-assed it. Maybe they add a few more things in a later update, but the way they announced it as such a big thing, it's kinda disappointing though. I'm still traumatized by how long these last 2 days felt. They took forever to pass. I've been sitting at work for so much time and it felt like weeks going by. And every time you were sitting there hours later and you look at the clock and it's like, yeah, it's been 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's probably really taking a while to get used to it again. Vacation is such a nice thing. And when it ends, it's gone so fast. And it already feels like my vacation has been months ago. I think I'll probably take a few more days off on around June or July, because there are a lot of official holidays. And if you can make an entire week by just using 3 or 4 days off, it's always a good deal. But the next big vacation is gonna take a year again. That's gonna be mid of December again. I have to say though, we really grew a lot on the channel. In just 2 or 3 weeks, we almost doubled our numbers. Which is nice. The more the merrier, because every single follower is another chance that they may participate active in the chat, which makes them a lot more livelier. Streams, I mean. And you get much more feedback on the polls and the comments and stuff. And talking about comments and stuff, I was looking into setting up an account on X, or what you called it. I think it was Twitter before, but it turns out that they suspended my account because of too much inactivity or something. I have never posted anything on it. And yeah, I can't access my account anymore, and there we go. There goes the plan for a Twitter account.
Waypoint in 500 meters. There's a caution ahead. Be careful. Waypoint in 250 meters. New waypoint. Slide right at next waypoint.
Okay, we're getting closer. Ever so slowly. It is pretty impressive, to be honest, that they made such a long flying leg. Flying is usually one of the nastiest things you can build, because you have to look out for so much stuff. Security orbs and battle lines, and there may be lag around all of the crossings and stuff. You have to avoid corners. Usually it's a lot easier to stay on the road.
Next waypoint. New waypoint. Waypoint in 500 meters. There's a caution ahead. Be careful.
I think I may have to tidy up some of the Christmas stuff on my own parcel later. I've already taken down the Christmas tree and
Next waypoint.
at least for a few days I started the fireworks around my area, but I think the new year's over by now and it's probably time to switch it off again. I may keep some of the food dispensers though. They are pretty funny and I think they are also high quality. It's just that they use up a lot of space.
Slide right at next waypoint. New waypoint. Waypoint in 500 meters. There's a caution ahead. Be careful.
I have seen the other day that
50 meters.
I already finished a lot of the achievements on One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. I think most of them are actually just bound to the story progression. There may be a few that are bound to some characters or maybe some online gaming, but the majority seems to be just finish the story. Which is nice. It's not like I'm such a crazy person that is going wild about achievements and stuff and 100%ing the games, but if there's a chance, then why not? And if there's a game that has most of the achievements on just the story, that's nice. It's a nice change for once. Usually you have to do a lot of extra stuff to get them. Like Among Us, for example, you have to get so many kills in hide and seek and stuff just to get one of the achievements, and that's a lot of extra effort. We have played a lot of hide and seek on Christmas Eve, and that was probably just 20% or something towards the goal of the achievement. While it's a nice mode that has really been fun to play, I feel like you can't do this anytime. You have to do some normal rounds in between or people start rebelling. It's been a nice change though. I have never played hide and seek before on Among Us. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. How long did that take? That must have been several hours. Days of hours. And we're almost there. Finally. Yeah, I definitely believe that.
Slide right at next waypoint.
There are a few characters that I'm actually curious about, but I'm not sure if we get to play them on the story mode.
Full left turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 100 meters.
Okay.
Waypoint in 50 meters. Full right turn at next waypoint 100 meters.
Oh, I know where this is. I have used this airport so many times. Yeah, I know that this is a thing, but I want to clear the story first. That's kinda what I liked and hated about Samurai Warriors. You could play everybody's story mode, but every time they released a new game, you had to replay all of them again.
Swipe left at next waypoint.
Well, that didn't last long. I'm not sure we recover from this. Sometimes you can just sit it out, but most of the time you don't. Yeah, I think the car's already gone. Well, that was fun. Okay, let's get another one. Oh my gosh, this is such an aggressive crossing. And there we go again. And there we go.
Full left turn at next waypoint. Full left turn at next waypoint.
Whoa, okay. The turning radius is so big. I don't think we make it to the end station. Okay. And these are some of the worst crossings on Second Life. The only ones that I know are far, far worse are around the savannah area.
Be careful.
Those are nuts.
Waypoint in 100 meters.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if we are losing another car over here, I am done trying. This is just crazy. Yeah, so will we recover or not? I'm really not sure about this. Yeah, we recovered, but our car didn't.
Meters.
I'm not trying this again. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Let me just fly to the next resting area. And then we take my car again. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I really need to restart these regions. This is insane. I'm seeing a missing sound there though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's so much better. Oh my gosh.
Full right turn at next waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50 meters. Engine light. Slow down. There's a caution ahead. Be careful. Waypoint in 100
Ooh, okay.
meters.
There's a really tight corner coming around. And there we go. What the heck? I'm stuck on nothing. It was weird.
Full left turn at next waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50 meters.
If we finish the story later and it's still pretty early, then maybe we can play a few games on the free mode. But I still think we got like 4 missions left.
Full left turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 50 meters.
Well, that was lucky. Oh my gosh. And we're almost there. Oh my gosh. I have no idea how that happened.
Destination will be on your left turn at next waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint.
Okay, I think that's the target. Yes. Let's just not tell them it's not that car.
Destination reached.
Okay, let's look. Okay. So for the first drive of the year, you already get a BMW. That's quite a bargain. It's not editable though. That's a shame. And it's also not clickable. It's also a shame. Let's see how it drives. Okay. So the driving is really not bad. It would be nice if you could change the color and get access to the tuning menu, but I guess you can't. So you are kinda stuck with the blue car, and you also can't take down the skis on the top. But in terms of driving, it's definitely a good car. Okay, let's see about turning though. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the turning radius is really big. Okay. Yeah, but everything else aside, it's kind of a nice car. I wish they would give us access to the tuning menu and let us recolor the car and hide some elements. But I guess you get it from the full version if you buy it. At least, I hope so. Yeah, but this is all for this stream, and I will take a break, I will get some dinner, and then we're gonna see each other again for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, the most likely the end of the story. I hope so. Yeah, and about tomorrow, I think we're gonna stream some Among Us with chat again, because that's something that both of us really like to do. And then it's Monday again. Yeah. But if you like the content, then please consider to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again in the next stream. Bye!